Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition Russian Update Take 2. This is Expedition 2 of 6 on certain death. We are with Grigori Rapsutin and, well, we pretty much survived the last expedition. You could argue that, well, no, you can't argue, it's fact. It was more luck than judgment. The fact that our native friend, which is the wife of Dai Alimajed, came back to us means that we're going to be gifted with monies. The rest was calculated risks, I like to think, and for the most part they paid off. We came back with a little bit of money, a little bit of fame. We're just under third position, only by a few points. We're separated by 80 overall, so that's a good treasure. And now this time around we get to choose to go to either the sad jungle or the magnificent Arctic. Now, I have been thinking about this off camera. The sad jungle is a pretty safe bet. We do have a mission which is going to cost us to stop over at, and 2 shrines with a portal. Or we have the magnificent Arctic, which has got the dog sleds, which means as long as they're well positioned, we can traverse quite a bit of the map at once for a ticket, whatever a ticket will cost. We do have the telescope, which we can trade towards tickets, which is tip top. My biggest fear here, though, is that those shrines in the Arctic are going to be spiders, and we are in no way capable of dealing with spiders. It would be a sort of Leggett situation. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I think as far as coverage is concerned, the Arctic will be easier. The portal is probably just going to be a pain in the butt, whichever one we go for. Let's go to the Arctic. Why not? It's February. After being too excited to sleep, I stored my equipment on the ship. The crew had preparations left to do, so I saw if there was anything I could do. Sir Dai Alimajed returned to the harbour, eagerly awaiting news of his beloved. He was overjoyed as he saw her on our boat. Shortly after, the two fell into each other's arms in a loving embrace. The couple thanked me for their reunion, before they happily departed the scene. Ah, true love. True love. Wealthy foreigner. 100 funds. Nice. I was handed new funds as a token of gratitude. A military chap approached me and spoke of a deserter who had abandoned his post. I'd be suitably rewarded if I could bring the coward home to face justice. Well, I mean, we can give it a whirl. I'm not going to hold out much hope, but you know, we've got a chance of getting some fame for it. The soldier appeared relieved as I accepted his request. He saluted me and wished us luck before leaving the harbour. There were far more famous adventurers preparing their boats right now, so I was not surprised to see little interest in the departure of our ship. Thankfully, one interested individual arrived and was curious to join our trek. Javana Baba, the translator, who means we get a reputation bonus, which is awesome. More diplomacy, which means we get a better sanity again, but he's a kleptomaniac. Sorry, she is a kleptomaniac. My bad. So yes, welcome, I guess. We could utilise a talented linguist and welcomed Javana Baba to our team. I rejoiced as our ship was primed to sally forth. Well, we're going to need some equipment. We will need... I mean, we could buy food cans. How much are they? 5 apiece. We're going to need some torches. So let's get 4 torches. Let us get snowshoes. We'll take all the snowshoes. We're going to take some rope or some climbing gear. 20. I've got 25 left if I take those. Do I take some dynamite? They cost 10. Or do I take some bullets? I mean, what dye do we have? Blues and greens. I'm not looking to get into too many fights. I think probably the bullets would be best at this point. Or do I get some climbing gear? It's expensive, that's the only thing. So can I get 2 of those? Oh no, 3 of those. You know what? That's good enough. We got this to trade anyway. We're going to have to... No, we're not going to have to get off Sir Francis because that will stack on top of that. Yeah, that's fine. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that the vessel was ready to leave the harbour. Let's go with my £1 sterling on Expedition 2. Sailing in at the bottom. We've already got our first snow station to head to. Looks pretty broken up. After weeks of travelling, we arrived at our expedition area. The fine landscape beckoned us to explore. I recommend we proceed to claim our loot from any of the sacred temples. I concur. I concur. Let's go. Oh. Well, that's a good start. We'll make our way around that. I'm not too fussed about pushing over the snow and getting trapped. Oh, we don't have to. We will be getting into the Crystal Forest, though. You know what? Let's head northwards. Let's see what there be. We'll go on to the right side of this and have a look-see. We came across a stone circle that was obviously man-made. There are inscriptions etched into each rock. Perhaps they formed a manner of a map. So, do I want settlements or ruins? That's the question. Are you superstitious? You know. No. So, I suppose we've only got one ruin left to find. So, settlement. Be good to know where it is. Of course! The furthest point away. Of course. Hey ho. Right, so we can promote Javana. And we get an extra set of blue dye. Alright, I'll take that. Do I push north? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, lordy. Okay. Let's come down here. See what is around. Oh, not a fat lot as it stands. Can I get back there? 39 to get back. I think it makes sense to go back first. So let's eat 2 of those. We'll go back as far as we can. I don't really want to be pushing any sanity breaking things right now. If it means it's going to cost us a tin of beans, and so be it. Or 2. Jeez. Right, so we want to rest. And we lost a torch. That's fine. During a standard inspection of our goods, I noticed that something had gone missing. I could not shake off the feeling that it had been stolen by a member of our trek. Oh, she's at it already. She's at it already. Alright, so we're going to rest again. The bright white of the snow and ice seemed so friendly at first, so useful. Then it became harder and harder to see even basic shapes. I understood very soon I needed to heed the advice of natives or perish. Javana Baba described the sensation as if a vengeful god was pouring sand in her eyes. I bandaged her eyes with cool cloth. It should suffice, I hoped. I had to be more careful. Is she injured off that? No. Are we up to scratch yet? Not quite. So we're going to rest again. I enjoyed the warm night and utilised the lull to record our recent adventures in my notebook. Yeah, we haven't really done a lot on this one, have we? We've sort of seen some stones and then gone back to the ship. It's not really much to write about if we're going to get critical about it. Alright, so let's make our way to the station. We can go north pretty easily with the dogs, which is great. I suppose we better visit the station. Is this going to be a write-off? Well, it can't be a write-off. There must be some way around to the village. Let's see what they say in the station. The man greeted me at station's entrance had wild eyes and odd scars around his neck when he greeted me. For some queer reason, he asked me about tickets. He showed us the station. It was half filled with snow. How was he holding out here? I suppose staying in the cold would make an eccentric out of any man. Yes. Right, let's trade. He has more tins of food. Not ideal. Not ideal. What will you give me for the telescope? Ooh, quite a bit. Quite a bit. Might be worth filling up on... Might be worth filling up on the old bullets here if we can. 3 more bullets. Value of 50. Value of 25. I don't think we need more than 7 tickets. They don't weigh anything, do they? I hope to God they don't weigh anything. Yeah, we're good. Not quite sure what that means. Plus 7 tickets, minus 17 tickets. Okay. Must have been in my wallet or something. Right, so what do we want to do? I suppose we better rest first. So I think we want... No, we've done the trade, haven't we? Let's rest. Sleeping here was such a fortunate break from roughing it in the snow. The haggard man kept toying with a matchstick. I heard the power man scream in tongues. The power man today was nothing like in the night before. And wish me well. Alright, we're done. We're done. Let's go and have a look. Can we get across this? It doesn't look good to the bottom. We'll walk to the edge and have a look-see. Oh. We're okay. We'll carry on. We'll make our way to the village. It's a free rest, I think. That's a portal. And that be the portal. Can we get across? We can. You know what? We're going to go to the village, recruit someone else, and then we'll look at coming back to the portal on the way back, depending on how our food situation is. So we can go to there. I don't like how this Arctic wolf is just hanging about. It's like it's waiting for us. Right. Do I want to promote you? Or do I want to hold off? Well, hold off. You're not going to get another set of die, I don't think. So we'll hold off for a second. Let's explore the cave. We located a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch to explore its secrets. Well, let's have a look. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a remarkable underground lake. The water was clear as day, sustaining the growth of vegetation, primarily many colourful mushrooms. If we were to invest a little time, we would surely be able to collect a few samples. Let's do it. After spending a while in the cave, we had collected some seemingly digestible mushrooms. We got Luxie mushrooms and Healy mushrooms. Well, we only need the Luxie mushrooms, I think. And onwards. Onwards, and more onwards. We need more food. 28. And a 20% chance of going insane. Do we risk it? We could lose someone. What's the base cost? 11. Is it worth it? That's the real question, isn't it? We might have to fight the wolf yet. So we'll hold off. Stop! Yeah, looks like up against the wolf. I mean, is this a good time to put you up for your toughness? Oh, God. There we go. 2 of them, of course. Of course. Let's see how we get on first. I mean, I think I've only got 6 health, haven't I? 8 health. My God. Okay. Who fit? Is that the best? That's the best. Precise attack, damage of punctuation of strong bleeding. I think that kills that straight off, so we won't worry about that for a second. I'll take one of them. Do you not? You don't stack. Oh, this could suck. Bleeding? Not bleeding. That's fine. I think we're okay. Roll it. Look out. Outstanding tactics. We'll hold that back. Let's go for tactical advantage. Pull that up. Throw in a die. Precise attack for 3. Let's do it. Oh, she might bleed out. Oh dear. Right, so I think we need to use another one here. Just get it over and done with, really. There we go. We deprive the remains of anything useful. So we will definitely take you. You know what? Let's take it all. Let's take it all. I know we're overburdened. But if we were to dismount just the 1 slot, and what would you drop? Value 5, value 15, value 10. We'll drop the meat. Can we get there now? That'll do. That'll do. Alright, so. Let's do this. We carefully approached the mysterious native village. A man in a British officer... Oh, bugger, I forgot about this. A man in a British officer's uniform welcomed us to his village. This must be the deserter we had been searching for. He introduced himself as Lieutenant Conrad. Lieutenant Conrad had an air of strict dictatorship around him. We're not mounted at the moment, are we? Let's leave. Mount up. Re-enter. Now let's fight. Conrad assured us he would not be coming with us. Oh, okay. Oh. Is it because he's overburdened? Oh, that sucks. Excuse me. Why is there two of them? Why is there two of them? Why are the villagers against us? Why is this gone horribly wrong? This is new. Is this because we left them? Let's flee. Jeez. Flee 10 times in combat. Nope. So, does that mean we're scuppered here? Does that mean we're scuppered? I've never seen Conrad come up twice. I don't know. Is that a bug or is that... We're going to do it once more. I'm interested to see now. No, there's definitely two of them. There's definitely... Oh, no, we lost a donkey. Ah, we stood no chance and had to about face and flee. Oh, my life. It's all gone a bit Pete Tong. Well, I might as well promote you because we're going to die in a second. Right, so let's eat. Let's eat. We'll travel as far as we can. I'll just overburdened. Alright, so 2 more. I mean, we can avoid that, I suppose, and we need the food, so we'll drop the snowshoes. I mean, is there a drop in the snowshoes? We could always get more Arctic wolf pelts. Or can we? We're not really in a position to, are we? Or do we just not get into any more fights? Let's just not get into any more fights. Why not? Right, so how far can we get now? 38? I mean, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. That must be a bug. That must be a bug. Can we get back here yet? 100%. 31. 80%. We just got to go for it. Oh, alas. Infected wound. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Javana Baba's wound had begun to fester and secrete an astonishing degree of pus. Alright. Let's visit the station. Let's go on a dog sled. Let's rest first. As I corner of my eye, I saw something scurry away in the shadows. How many do we have left? So, rest again. Considering the circumstances, I slept like royalty. There was even warm water. Alright. Rest again. 4. We need 2 to get there. Rest once more. The haggard man kept toying with a matchstick. And let's use a dog sled. The haggard man started croaking about tickets again. Apparently these tickets would buy me passage with his sled. The ticket he showed me felt strange to touch. What was it made of? He offered me to travel to the following locations. Off we go. Let's go and have a look-see. Oh, polar bear's on us. Alright. So we've got 2 tickets left. We could probably trade something. Oh, it's worth nothing to them like that. That's fine. Okay. Well, we'll have a look around. In fact, think about it. We've got stuff to trade. Let's... you can have all those. How many foods can I have for that? 8. And we'll keep the pelts. How much is that worth? 12. That'll do. Because she is not good. So let's use the first aid kit. We set up camp to tend to the injured. We use the first aid kit to treat the injuries of Javana Baba. She has more colour in her cheeks afterwards. Awesome. Alright, we need to find this pyramid ASAP. Let's go and have a look up on here. I'm hoping it's in the corner. Good a chance as any. A shrine. A shrine. You know what? Screw it. Screw the pyramid. We're going after the monies. Enter the shrine. What is it? Heat? We can deal with heat. Give me the monies. Give me all your monies. The moment we attained the treasure, the earth began to shift. We fled as fast as we could as the shrine collapsed before our very eyes and a volcano began to rise. Not in our way. That is great. Great, 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 great. 60% madness. I mean, screw the snowshoes, I guess. And do I get rid of the pelts at this point? They're not worth too much. 20%. I'm willing to take that risk. I am willing to take that risk. Right, so take me back. Take me back. I mean, we're going to take a big fame hit on that. We're not going to finish anywhere near first. It's all in all is terrible. It's gone absolutely tragically. Visit the station. We're going to rest. Sleep it up. Leave. 40% madness. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stay away, polar bear. I'm not in the mood. Oh, we did it. Okay. I could see it from far away, a menacing temple-like building. Its size surprised us when we drew closer. The steps to its entrance were adorned by spikes as big as a horse. What kind of beast should they ward off? The entrance opened smoothly without a sound, and I had a hard time breathing. A thick layer of sand seemed to surround the structure. Oh dear. The whole place was bathed in a sickly green light. Where was its source? My mind was reeling in this room. I was not sure if what was before me was an altar stone or an impact crater of something that crashed here from above. More gold. Let's take it. I would not leave empty-handed. The artifact would sit atop the altar no longer. We took the treasure and proceeded outside as the whole area around us began to wither and die. A drastic climate shift ravaged this region, and we were responsible. Oh well, never mind. Take me home. I'm done. I'm done. The captain greeted me as we approached our ship. This morning, I paused to appreciate the beauty of our vessel. Let's go home. I've had enough. I reflected on the values my parents. Did I really want to abort this expedition? I have to. I'm done. I had to come to terms with reality. The time for our departure was nigh, so we secured our crates on the ship and set sail. The unexplored shall remain so full today. What a rubbish turnaround of events. I'm going to put that down to that being a bug. I can understand the villagers turning on us with 1 health, fine. But 2 Conrads? The guy said nothing about 2 deserters. He said 1 deserter. And I just wasn't willing to take that risk. And maybe I should have just called it quits after the first time we ran away instead of going back and just having a second guess. I was hoping it was wrong and it would have rectified itself, but maybe I should have known better. Maybe I should have known better. Bravo! If only you knew, man. If only you knew. Well, this time around, we get to choose from heavy carrier. Gain 2 additional inventory slots. Eagle eye, viewing distance once again, or explosion expert. I'm going to stick to my theory from the last episode that as soon as we pick up a scout from one of the villages, if we can get into a bloody village, then we'll be able to get eagle eye anyway. So let's go for heavy carrier as we have no donkey. Huzzah. Oh, we've took a hell of a kick in that time around. I'm really got to think about this now, actually. I think we're in for a lost cause, but hey-ho. This is worth 70, that's worth 50, that's worth 50, that's worth 50. So we're going to gift that. I mean, can we even get close at this point, or should we just put it all for money? I think we should just put it all for money. And just hope to God that we get a kinder expedition the next time around. Next time around, we could be facing the cursed desert, the demanding jungle, or the deadly dry lands. Certain death, I think, has been over-tweaked, if I'm going to be critical. But, hey. Shit happens, I guess. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.